Welcome back to News Across Nigeria. For more on our top stories and others, please visit our website, channelstv.com and youtube.com/channelsweb. You can also watch us on the go on your mobile device. Just log on to m.channelstv.com to do that. Or you can download the Channels TV app for Android, iOS and Windows phones from their respective stores. Having the Channels TV and Channels 24 app will give you access to news and updates. We also have the eyewitness feature, so you too can be a part of the news. Just install the app, then tap and swipe to reveal the eyewitness menu and follow the instructions to share those pictures, videos or news of happenings around you. A group of civil society organizations has faulted calls by the Academic Staff Union of Universities to scrap the Joint Administration Matriculation Board JAMB. Addressing a news conference in Abuja, the convener of the Joint Action of Civil Society Organizations, Mr. Sabu Ode, says the clamor by ASU that each university be allowed to handle its own admission process is an open call to empower admission syndicates.
We have become aware of recent ploy by ASU to hijack the tertiary education sector by ruse. This latest trick is via the instrumentality of calling for the scrapping of joint admissions and matriculation board JAMB. ASU, as it did in the 90s, is giving the impression that it is genuinely interested in the well-being of would-be undergraduates. We took time to study the situation with a view to ascertain if ASU's intervention in the way JAMB conducts its major or mock examination is altruistic as they make it appear. Sadly, all that can be summarized from ASU's interference in this process, that they have resumed their efforts to hijack the education sector for their own purposes. Note that we say education sector because they have gone beyond their remit as higher institution teachers to dabble into academic levels that are outside their jurisdiction. If ASU is allowed to detect how JAMB does its work, it is a matter of time before the lecturers set their sight on WAEC, West African Examination Council, secondary and even primary schools.
The former governor of Kaduna State, retired Colonel Abubakar Umar, has faulted the government's anti-graft war, calling it selective. He cited the continuous attention of former National Security Advisor, retired Colonel Sambo Dasuki, as a point of reference, insisting that the anti-corruption war is targeted at opposition parties. He condemned the federal government in a statement released yesterday for not granting Mr. Dasuki bail, a year after several law courts, including the ECOWAS court, did. Colonel Sambo Dasuki was arrested on December the 1st, 2015 over alleged arms procurement fraud and has been under detention ever since. More roads will be constructed or rehabilitated in Niger State, regardless of whether they are federal or state-owned. This assurance comes from the Deputy Governor of the state, Ahmed Ketso, after he visited the 84-kilometer Mina-Bida highway. Mr. Ketso says he is satisfied with the level of work done so far on the 900 million naira project.
I think we are on track. We have seen the work has commenced. Any other thing, so far so good for now. We keep our own policy. Any project approved, then we'll take the assessment of that project. We monitor it and evaluate to ascertain whether the contractor comply with the specification.
This is an urgent intervention to allow the citizens of Nigeria indeed to be able to move because of the bad position of this road. The main job of this road, very soon everything will kick. We have even kick-starting. That is, Islamic Development Bank is coming on board in conjunction with the Niger State government to dualize from Mina to Bida.
Governor Serika Dixon of Bayelsa State has announced massive investment in affordable housing for residents of the state to reduce the deficit and check exploitation in the sector. Speaking in Yenagoa, the state capital, Governor Dixon says he plans to give the city a facelift, and by the end of the tenure, there will be a visible improvement in the state's housing sector.
The policy we have adopted is for government from now, and that's what you'll be seeing. you'll be seeing estates come up one after the other from now till the end of the remainder of my tenure. Because these things are structured. I came prepared for governance. I came with full understanding of the challenges and programmed how to tackle this one after the other. We have taken education to a level. We have taken health care to a level. Security stabilized. Agriculture expanded. Now, tourism also expanded to a large extent. Now, while waiting for all of these to materialize and be synchronized, we're taking on housing, public housing. We want more. I want more people to own their own houses. That is key. And unfortunately, we've not seen too much of that in this state all these years. It's been, okay, housing estate for commissioners. Yeah, what of the other human beings? So now we want to do big time, low income housing development.
Bayelsa State Governor Seriki Dixon. Elsewhere, communities in Ndokwa East and West local government areas of Delta State are pleading to the state government to construct a bridge to replace a ferry, popularly known as pontoon. The ferry, which had served the community for more than 35 years, is also a link between both local governments. Our next report takes a look at the plight of the people and the options open to them on days when the ferry is not functional.
The people of Ndokwa East and West local government area of Delta State are a part of Ukwani in Delta North Senatorial District. They are geographically positioned around the swampy region with numerous creeks and oil and gas explorative activities. Blessed with fertile soil and surrounded by water, most of the people are into farming and fishing. However, the absence of bridges here is creating a barrier to effective communication between neighboring communities. And to bridge this gap, the people have resorted to the use of pontoon to ferry their belongings across the river. This usually takes between 15 and 20 minutes. Their reliance on these means of transportation has not been felt safe, as sometimes the pontoon packs up, leaving them stranded.
As this pontoon is working now, latest now, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, we will break down. How many people are dying because of this thing and they are suffering? So we don't need that again. We need the bridge here.
Sometimes the engine gets plugged in. That's the major problem when they stop. If not, the thing cross 24 hours movement. That's the situation.
When this happens, those who can afford it engage the services of both men. This too is not safe either.
They all carry this thing keep for us. Our children, they pass water, they go school. Children now, what of as many children they pass for here now? Both cover side. Small children when they go school, we can't die for water. You know good now.
Now bridge I want. Now bridge, make them put bridge there.
We need bridge here and lights. That is our own problem.
In an interview with a House member representing Ndokwa East constituency, he acknowledged the need for a bridge in this locality, but was quick to add that the state government was equally concerned.
In as much as I know that a lot of people are agitating for bridge, I know for sure that I can tell you that if what the past government is getting, if this government today got something like that, I can tell you that my governor will try to do all he can to make sure there is a bridge there.
Meanwhile, at the signing of the 2017 budget into law a few months ago, Governor Koa spoke on the need to develop riverine communities.
In the past, we have continued to believe that it's very difficult to develop riverine communities where we're trying to shy away from that and to face the reality on ground that they too in the rural area need some of the infrastructure that we're having in the upland.
It might cost much more to build infrastructure such as roads and bridges in swampy areas, but keeping this mandate within the reach of the people would definitely open them up to further commercial and industrial growth.
When the program's returns, residents of Yache in Cross River State get free medical intervention. Find out from whom in a moment. Please stay with us.